Welcome to yet another brand new podcast by yours truly, Mr. McDougall. Yes, it's me. I know. I have the voice. A nice picture. No video, because, well, you must know it by now. This is underground, baby. So, what I wanted to talk about today is it's interesting because ever since I'm here in Los Angeles, City of Angels, I keep learning more and more about myself as a person. I'm discovering the good things, my strengths, and also my weaknesses. And I thought I would share these with you. Although the term weakness is not very positively phrased, we should find another word for that. How about if instead of your weakness, we'll call it your points of improval? You only have strengths and points of improval. There is no weakness. You just need to work on some skills. So, the skill I wanted to talk about is how to react faster. You see, a couple of days ago, a friend, the friend I'm staying at, were in his truck. And we were in front of this traffic light. And next to us, there's another truck, and there's this girl sitting in front. So I looked at her. She looked at me. And then she said, "Hey, you want to have some cashews?" And she handed me a small bag, a package of cashew nuts. So she reached out. I reached out as well. Couldn't get it. And then she said, "Hold on." She stepped out and tried to give some, but then the lights, of course, they turned green. So we couldn't really get in touch. And then my friend said, "You see that? You haven't had your coffee yet. So you don't react faster. You react really slow." And then he said, "You should react faster. You're a very lucky person. The only thing you need to do is react faster. That ability should actually go up. You should improve. You should work on that." So I guess that's the lesson I want to give today, is that you have to take action and you have to do it fast. Sometimes you have to do it without thinking. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean you have to do really stupid things. You do have to think things out. But in some cases, you have to be really, really quick. I could tell you some more stories, but they're quite intimate. For instance, I know that I was with a friend this one time and he saw this, this really cute girl. And I said to him, "You have to go there right now if you like her." And he did, before someone else will come, and then you'll have no chance. So he went up to her, and just 1 millisecond did it take for another guy who was already standing there to turn around and say hi. So they talked. And my friend was standing there, very awkward. He failed. He didn't take action at the right time. And, well, I guess you know what happens in this story. The guy and the girl talk, they laugh, they get along, they walk away. And months later, they had become a couple. And my friend was actually really hurt. So he realized something very, very how should I say it, very crucial, that 1 second, one single moment, even the smallest of the smallest, can change your entire life. Just one small thing needs to happen. And if you don't take that action, you'll actually become a victim of those circumstances. You have become your own victim. You have branded yourself to be your own victim if you didn't take that chance. If we never take any chances, we'll never know what's going to happen, and we'll never find out. And we can only look back and guess, what if? And do you realize that those what ifs moments are actually the worst? It will just eat you up from the inside, and you'll keep thinking about it. It will always be nested in your brain, and you'll never get rid of it. Sure, you might do some productive things, but every time when there's a moment of silence, automatically you might hear a song, and then you'll think back, what if I had done that one thing? What if I was 1 second earlier? What if I had said that one thing that I should have said and did not? And you will live a life full of regret. And I'm telling you this now because I have a lot of regrets, and they still haunt me till this day. Sure, I have gotten stronger, and I have grown into a much better person. But I wish it would have happened the other way. I wish I had listened. I wish there was someone who could tell me, who could have taught me, but there wasn't. So to whoever's listening, and especially you younger guys, if there's anything of value in what I have to tell you, please listen to me. Don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to take risks. I know I have made a podcast about this earlier, but I know what it feels like to have a lot of regrets. And even when talking about it, it fucking hurts. And you don't want that. Please, you don't want that. Learn from my mistakes. I made a fucking lot of mistakes, and I met a lot of good people, and I fucked up. I fucked up a lot of times. Don't be like that. Don't fuck up. Excuse my profanity, but it's necessary. Have no regrets, or have as little regret as possible. You're a great person, and you don't deserve that. Take chances, take risks, do something. And I know it's hard, but you have to do it. Because no one is going to do it for you. Or if you're lucky, you will have a friend who will physically push you into doing it, or will, do it for you. Talk to that person. But at the end of the day, it comes down on you. You should have done it. You should do it. You have to do it. If you don't, you will regret it, no matter what. And then you might come to a point where you're all alone, and you listen to sad music. You won't want to talk to other people anymore because you think the whole world is evil. I know this topic is getting out of hand, but on the other hand, that might be a good thing. I know that it's hard. It's really hard and it sucks at times. Trust me, I've been there. And I'm going to do another podcast about it because there's a lot to be said. So I guess what I wanted to say is don't have any regrets by having taken no action at all. That 1 second, think about it, that 1 second could change your entire life. It could make your life better, or it may cause you a lot of misery for the rest of your life as well. If you keep waiting and not taking action, you might not reap the benefits of life itself. And I know it's scary. Everything is scary. But you know what's even scarier? That one day, if they haven't invented something for it yet, we are going to leave this earthly plane of existence. And then, when it's going to be, I know it's gloomy, but when you will be in your deathbed and look back, you will die with a lot of regret. Not peacefully. Is that what you really want? I don't think so. Get the most out of life. Get the most out of life you can. Take that step. Don't wait for that 1 second. Don't. I keep experiencing it. And I'm looking forward instead of hoping, of improving myself, and I will. Now it's up to you, to whoever's listening. This might have been my longest podcast, but I believe this is one of the most important lessons that I can teach you, and the lesson I've learned while being in Los Angeles. It has done me a lot of good. And yes, I have regrets, but I keep going on because that's life. Life doesn't wait for you. The time has no mercy for anyone. So just take action. I keep repeating myself, but it's so important. Don't wait. Develop a faster reaction. Just approach faster. That's all there is to it. Don't wait for too long. And I guess this is especially to the guys who have been through the same things I have, and who are still going through the same things. But don't wait. If there's that one special person, don't wait. Just don't. Because if you never do, you will never know what would have happened if. And you don't want to have what ifs in life. Make sure you have as less what ifs in life as possible. All right? Okay. I hope this has given you a deeper level of listening, understanding, a new perspective on life. And I hope whenever you feel down or you think that everything is fucked up, listen to my podcasts. Listen to me, because you are amazing and you have to do things. You have to. That 1 second, remember. Forget about the 3-second rule that everyone tells you. There is no 3-second rule. There isn't. There really isn't. You don't wait for 3 seconds to do something, because in that 1 or 2 or 2.5 seconds, someone might be in front of you, taking that opportunity that was actually laid out for you. and that person will drag it away from you. And the only thing you can do is stand there and watch that person leave with the one thing or person that you wanted. And it fucking hurts. So don't let that ever happen to you. Fight. Fight for what you want. I'm going to end this podcast, but I'll be back with another one. This was yours truly, Mr. McDougall. I'm out.